Hey, Jewell. Can you tell us the things that you saw from Jordan? I mean, obviously, we sort of talked about it yesterday. It's her first playoff start, and yet it didn't look like it was her first playoff start.
I think the fact that we had such a tough run last year, and I mean, that was the most electrifying playoffs series we've had, and for a rookie to come in and be in that and see what it takes and play against the best team in Phoenix last year and see them play against Diana and watch Sue, I think that helped her coming into this season and this playoff run because it was a lot last year. I mean, to take in, and she had to play big minutes, and she was a big part of what we did, and having that experience definitely helped her today. I mean, she played phenomenal. She was just active, and never once did you look at her where she was just defeated. She was a little tired. I think we all were, but besides that, she was focused.
Jeff Brown, Cascadia Sports Network. So you had the 22 points, which obviously was huge, but there were just multiple plays. Like, you got an offensive rebound where there was 3 Lynx defenders, and you got it and you got fouled. The other time you got that late in the game, you got the jump ball when you were on the floor. You know, you just really made these extra plays. How bad did you want this game?
I mean, you want to obviously win at home. It's the playoffs, so you want to bring an extra energy and things like that. But I came into the game just with an aggressive mindset, and I just was really calm and relaxed going in, and I just wanted to do everything I can to leave it all on the floor. And that's something we talked about going into the game, is that no matter what happens, you want to leave everything on the floor and come into the locker room knowing that you gave it everything. So, yeah.
We talk a lot about how many points somebody gets, but tonight a lot of the players on the Storm didn't make a lot of points, but they were making buckets. They were doing plays like Shavante early in the fourth to kind of give you that spread. What does that mean as a team to see those kind of things happening?
I think we just trust each other, and that's the thing we said right before tip-off, is that, be confident in who you are, be confident in your teammates, and where your number is called upon, do what you do. And that's what we saw tonight. Those big shots from Z, they may have not seemed as much, but those were big shots. And we needed that momentum shift, and she gave that to us. Same with Sammy hitting that 3 as well. I mean, that's what's special about this team, is that we trust each other and we stay with it no matter what. And the confidence we have in each other really builds throughout the game.
And then Natasha Howard had a season low, just 2 points. What does it say about your team's resiliency that you guys can win a playoff game, without Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird, Tosh, leading scorer on the team, only has 2 points, and you guys still win by double digits?
I mean, we haven't had Stewie and Sue all year, so that's irrelevant in a sense, because we played without them, Obviously, Tosh didn't have a great scoring night, but she was still present, still active, came up with a couple blocks, and that's going to happen, And I don't think I had a good playoff run last year either. And I look, and Sammy stepped up and had my back, and that's what's important in these playoffs. It's you got to have your team's back and support one another, and you know that she's going to come back ready to go on Sunday.
Were you at all thinking about your playoff run last year, and did that sort of, at all sort of creep into your mind?
Not really. I think you just learn from it. You grow and you say, hey, this is what happened last year, and you take things from the season, every game, you learn from it. And I think that's what we have done, and going into this playoff is completely different. The schemes are different, personnel is different, so everything is just completely different. So you can't have that same mindset as you had last year just because it's a different year. But I think the thing that stays consistent in Seattle is that our chemistry in us. We got to focus on us in the playoffs and do what we do well and get our mojo back, and I think we've done that.
Another 3 threes in the first quarter tonight. When's the last time you've been in this kind of groove from long distance?
I don't know. To me, it's nothing new, honestly. I've always thought I was a really good shooter. I have the capability of doing that, but I think I'm just a little bit focused. I think I've kind of gone back to my fundamentals and trusting my abilities that I can shoot. And, if you leave me open, that's my job. I'm a shooting guard. That's my job, is to make shots. And the confidence that my teammates have in me and the confidence that Dan gives me every night just, encourages me to do that.
You guys played Los Angeles just a few days ago, and obviously they beat you pretty good. What do you have to do differently to come out with the win on Sunday?
We have to just sustain. I mean, we started well in that game. We just didn't sustain it, and that's something that happens, right? Hopefully in playoffs, obviously we going in with a lot of momentum, and we're obviously going to watch film and figure out what happened, what can we do better. But I trust that we'll be ready and prepared. It's LA, they're hard to guard. Obviously, they have more than one point guard on the team, with Parker being able to do what she does, and they're athletic. But I think we beat them as well. So he has to look back and see what worked and what didn't work, and then execute our game plan on Sunday.